Could a man as troubled as Jim Morrison truly be the charismatic frontman of one of the most influential rock bands of the 20th century? This question has intrigued many. Meet Jim Morrison, the enigmatic face of The Doors. A man known as much for his arresting good looks and dark charisma as for his enthralling voice and poetic nature. He was a magnetic figure, a bona fide rock and roll icon who fully immersed himself in the lifestyle that came with it. His allure was undeniable, his spirit infectious. Yet beneath this captivating exterior lay a man wrestling with his own demons. Morrison's life was a complex tapestry woven with threads of talent, turmoil and tragedy. His journey was a roller coaster ride that unfortunately ended all too soon. At just 27, he found himself part of the infamous 27 Club, a group of musicians who met untimely ends at that young age. This was a man who lived fast, died young and left a complicated legacy. But behind the rock star image there was a darker side to Jim Morrison. A side that was often hidden behind the charisma and the captivating performances. This was a side that was characterized by a relentless struggle with personal demons, and a lifestyle that was as chaotic as it was destructive. Let's begin with Morrison's fondness for the bottle. Alcohol was his constant companion, a companion that slowly turned into a tormentor. He was known for his heavy drinking, a habit that not only led to a deterioration of his health, but also sowed seeds of discord within the band. His unpredictable behavior, fueled by his excessive drinking, caused tensions and conflicts. The man who was once the pulsating heart of The Doors was now becoming a source of disruption, but his vices were not limited to alcohol. Jim Morrison had a knack for trouble. His rebellious streak often landed him on the wrong side of the law. There were numerous incidents, like the time he stole a police officer's helmet and umbrella, or when he made false claims about killing a classmate. These actions were more than just juvenile delinquency, they were the actions of a man who was losing control. Perhaps the most infamous of his run-ins with the law occurred in the aftermath of a tumultuous concert in Miami. It was here that Morrison faced multiple charges, including a felony. His performance that night had crossed the line into indecent behavior and public profanity, causing an uproar that would haunt him for the rest of his days. Life in the fast lane comes with a price, and for Morrison, the price was steep. His tale is a stark reminder that fame and success often come hand in hand with pressure and scrutiny, and not everyone is equipped to handle it. The same charisma and talent that propelled him to stardom also drove him towards a path of self-destruction. Morrison's life was a roller coaster of highs and lows, a whirlwind of creativity, controversy, and chaos. His story serves as a cautionary tale, shedding light on the darker side of fame and the heavy toll it can take on those who find themselves in its unrelenting grasp. Despite his troubled history, Jim Morrison's influence on rock music remains undeniable. There's a reason why, even after all these years, we still speak of Jim Morrison with reverence. His life, though marred by turbulence, bore the fruits of a talent that was both raw and untamed. His music, his lyrics, his voice, all converged to form a unique persona that was, in many ways, larger than life. Morrison with The Doors unleashed a new wave of rock and roll that was dark, psychedelic, and unapologetically rebellious. His charismatic performances, his haunting voice, and his poetic lyrics resonated with a generation that was breaking free from the shackles of convention. But it wasn't just about the music. Morrison's life, his struggles, his victories, and his downfall all became part of the folklore that surrounded him. His story is a cautionary tale, a testament to the destructive power of fame and addiction, but it's also a story about the enduring power of art. Even today, decades after his death, Morrison's impact can still be felt. The Doors' music continues to inspire and influence artists across the globe. His lyrics are still quoted, his voice still echoes in the annals of rock history, and his life still captivates the imagination of fans and music historians alike. Through his music, Morrison found a way to express his deepest fears, his wildest dreams, and his most profound thoughts. He gave us a glimpse into his soul, and in doing so, he touched ours. He became more than just a rock star, he became an icon, a symbol of rebellion and freedom, a beacon for those who dared to walk the path less traveled. In the end, Morrison's legacy is one of paradoxes. He was a poet who sang, a rebel who inspired, a star who fell too soon. He was a man of many faces, but above all, he was a musician who left an indelible mark on the world of rock and roll. Jim Morrison, a troubled soul with an extraordinary talent, will forever be remembered as a rock and roll legend.